Um, if you've been traveling, the spiritual journey for a while, you know that the universe works in mysterious ways, right? If you don't know it, part of your purpose is to receive a love that transcends this human world. And no matter where you're at on the path, what's ahead is a soul deep connection, a love that aligns with your spiritual path, a marriage of purpose and divine intention. This message that's coming through, as soon as I get a second before the channeling's gonna keep going. They needed me to go live, and I don't even know why. And I know it's about purpose, about love. And they're saying, if you're truly one of the chosen, then this message will resonate deeply, and if not, you'll probably click off, they say. So if you feel called, stick it through. I'm excited to kind of see what it is, and let the message sink in. I'm hearing, even if you just have it play while you're drifting off, they say will have you attuned to its vibration. I'm hearing God's chosen ones, you're all about to meet your chosen one. Love is one of the most potent energies that we can experience. And as a chosen one, your journey with love is meant to be anything but ordinary, they're saying. And while many people might encounter connections based on surface desires, your purpose in love is far more sacred and divinely orchestrated than that. And it's not supposed to be just a fleeting encounter or a partnership that, maybe fills a void for you. What's meant for you is a spiritual union that transcends time, space, and even this physical world. It's a love that originates from the highest source, a love sent to elevate your life and your purpose in ways that you can't yet fully grasp. This heavenly love I'm hearing is supposed to be a catalyst in your life's mission and aligning with a purpose far more greater than what could meet your eye. I'm hearing you've been on a long and winding road to get to where you are, and maybe you've questioned why a lot of your past relationships have left you feeling so unfulfilled, or wondered if love was even meant for you at all, I'm hearing. And the doubts that crept in probably really isolated you, or made you feel like love is something beyond your reach. However, they're saying every moment of heartache and unanswered questions was not in vain. All of it was part of a divine process designed to shape you. And love wasn't denying you all this time. They say, think back to all the silent moments when you were alone where it felt like you lost love or love was just unattainable. God's source says that you're actually being shielded because you were being prepared for something so much greater, something that could absolutely not enter your life until you were fully ready. Whether you believe in, divine power or not, I'm hearing, they've been in every moment of your life, watching you and being with you, grieving and knowing that you would make it through. And you would rise to your mission, and your soul would elevate in ways beyond comprehension. Even as I channel it, it's hard to feel all the way into the depth of it. It says every heartbreak taught you what you value, right, in a relationship. And now you're about to experience a love that resonates with the essence of who you really are, why you're really here. I'm hearing this is a moment of alignment where love will not only be fulfilling, but this is going to amplify your purpose. 144 I'm looking at. Are you ready to leave the pain, the heartache behind and enter into a love that aligns with your divine purpose and mission? I'm hearing to ask. This is an actual transformative chapter. I'm hearing transformative chapter unlike anything you've ever known. It won't be bound by shallow attachments that define so many of these relationships that we see. It's going to transcend the physical and reach the depths of your like your soul. This is your soul's union, and it'll awaken something so profound within you. I'm hearing, urging you beyond your limits, inviting you to step in the fullness of who you're meant to be. Through this connection, I hear no matter what you think, you'll see yourself through the eyes of God. And you'll find the answers to why these previous relationships, despite your generous intentions, right, and hopes maybe, never ever worked out, right? You were really actually genuinely being prepared for a relationship way beyond that type of comprehension. Every challenge that you faced, every heartbreak, every feeling of loneliness was not a punishment for your behavior. It was a spiritual preparation. I'm hearing you were being molded. Your spirit was being molded to teach you resilience, self-worth, and the difference between these shallow relationships we see in divine connections is unconditional love. And every moment that you were in these like unfulfilling, unrequited connections, you came out of it stronger. And so now, kind of like, no matter what, a phoenix that has been like rising out of the ashes of every, heartbreak I'm hearing that you've went through. And so when this love comes in now, which they're saying it's coming in now, it's going to feel on a soul level like more clear than anything you've ever known. There will be no doubt here, no doubt. You say, imagine it as a magnetic energy, so pure and true that it feels like homecoming. I'm hearing this love has been designed specifically for you so that you can fulfill this purpose that you are meant for. And it's not going to be a traditional partner. It's a spiritual equal, a divine counterpart that mirrors your mission and purpose. So you need to ask yourself, are you ready to receive a love that goes beyond companionship, that exists to support you in your spiritual growth and your journey in every way? Are you ready to embrace a connection that will not only fulfill your heart, but amplify your life's mission? This union's not just about romance. It's about a shared destiny. You and your counterpart have been moving towards each other, guided by this divine, timing. Waiting, they say, to fulfill a purpose that even neither of you have the slightest clue of at this point. And when it arrives, you will feel this unwavering sense of peace, and you're to embrace it fully, because it has been what you've always been waiting for and what you've always wanted to experience. It's a force, I'm hearing. Like, it's going to really propel you forward, lifting you to new levels to help you achieve your actual divine destiny. And I must be talking to a collective that doesn't usually speak that way, because every time I go to say it, I feel resistance. It's funny. No matter where you're at, if you've been feeling that way, I'm saying be ready to recognize this love when it arrives, even if it comes in an unexpected form, because your incoming love is going to break all preconceived ideas, yet fulfill you beyond imagination. So maybe you've already sensed hints of it approaching. Maybe you feel like you know this person already, right? Maybe you see a lot of synchronicities, right? But just feeling, an inexplicable draw to places or to people. I haven't seen the chat, so that's why I'm like... Yeah, that's why I wasn't as distracting. It's too much. I'll see after. But I'm hearing when this love enters your life, it's going to do a lot more than capture your heart. It's going to awaken your very soul. It will start to shape you from within. And you're going to start to wonder, will I recognize this love? Will I recognize myself? And I'm hearing, trust you will. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. So this love was created for you long before you were even here. And that you will be continuously guided as you have been thus far. And I'm hearing, what if you could just accept that everything that you've gone through thus far was to prepare you for this moment? Could you embrace it now wholeheartedly? This divine purpose, this love within you. I'm hearing you're likely to feel an internal shift as this connection is really going to activate parts of your soul that have been lying dormant for a really long time. 111 and then 1111. Exodus 3:24. I'm hearing this love will be a moment of profound awakening that brings clarity and direction. So imagine for a minute that you are so deeply understood, so intricately woven together with another soul, that every past hurt or ounce of depression finds meaning in the presence of this love. Could you feel the anticipation building for something like that? I'm hearing God's been cultivating that connection for you, setting up every piece perfectly for a specific moment, a very fast approaching moment. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not in your own understanding. Yeah, surrender, I'm hearing, and your path will be made straight. So this love is a direct result of, I guess, trust that you've practiced and faith, even if you didn't resonate with that, through your life's hardest trials. And so if this has happened for you already, you know. And if it hasn't, you'll know. Prepare to be triggered if you haven't yet. When you meet this person, if you haven't shed the old hurt, it will stop you from being able to just step into this new chapter, from understanding this, because it's not an ordinary romance. I'm hearing sacred preordained union that was crafted literally in the heavens. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. So plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. This love is a part of that divine blueprint I'm hearing, waiting for you to embrace it. Let the emotions flow. If someone doesn't let themselves cry, I might just do it for you, because it's like so close behind my eyes. It's so intense. I can't even continue to channel. So just cry. It's okay. Whatever it is, deal with it, right? If it hurts, it hurts, I'm also feeling a lot of fear from some of you. So either way, let you guys feel whatever you're feeling. Don't deny anything as you go through, right? I'm hearing you've gone through more healing than you think, right? You've cultivated so much more resilience than you think. This preparation has been so much more, fulfilling than you must think, they say. And that this love isn't going to be bound by the rules of earthly relationships. It's something that exists in God's, the divine's timing. In him we were also chosen, having been predestined according to the plan of him. Whenever I talk to the chosen ones, I channel Bible stuff, and I've never really actually intentionally read the whole Bibles. I've read so much of all of the religious texts everywhere, but never ever the whole things from front to finish. Intentionally, it's weird, but yeah. Anyways, I'm hearing the magnitude of this love. The timing is perfect. It's manifested, and you will know. So if you're reading this and you haven't yet, I guess that's why I couldn't even like sleep and have my bedtime cigarette as I was freaking in so many more layers than this too. But I was like just called, like I was actually like 5 minutes late to get on live, and I was like told to go live, and I was trying to finish just uploading. If you guys saw the short that I did 1 minute before I went live here, and they didn't even want me to finish it. They didn't even want me to finish that. So whoever was crying with me, I'm just channeling a reading right now, and I'm not actually letting anybody ask me any questions, because like the divine is channeling through me, even speaking to me and you right now. Sorry, honey, but if you're here and you're resonating with this, then this is a reading for you. I'm hearing whatever you're feeling right now or going through in your life is because it's fragmented parts of your soul that are coming back into wholeness, right? As well. And it's because of this soul merge. So if you haven't met this person or you don't feel like you did, they're in your energy field. Like they're in your, if your souls have been able to merge, if there's been this energy, there's got to be some sort of physical thing. I know some people feel like that's not true. I think that's bullshit. You have to, in some way, I mean, I guess you're magnetized to each other, but what am I missing? I'm missing something. Always right place, right time. If you feel like you haven't been, that was the whole part of this message, is that you had a role to play, you know, and every painful piece had a role to play, and the timing had to be completely perfect and ideal. Like, think about all the planets, even just in our, you know, or like all of the star systems, even just in our galaxy, for what we know on like the 3D level, we'll say. Yeah, there's like asteroids sometimes, you know, and there's like slight little things that break off as things destruct naturally up there, right? But there's not just like frickin' crashes everywhere up there with all these planets and stars. No, there's very much orchestrated divine fucking design up there, pardon my language, right? And so for anybody to deny that, if you feel like, and you've probably, if you're resonating with this, you have, no matter how far back, felt like you were meant for this love, or at one point wanted it, thought it was possible, something, you know what I mean? And then you encountered this resistance, right? From the external world that then became from within. And I'm hearing these purities have to come to the surface again now, and that the intensity of the love that you're experiencing will overwhelm you. And this is a normal part of the process. And the divine is pleading with you, they say, to submit to the divine plan and believe in the strength of this relationship and be transformed by the love that you're encountering. Seriously, I'm going to keep crying. So this is really special for whoever this is for. They say open up to a level of love that most people will never get to experience in this lifetime, healing you in ways that you'll never be able to imagine. They say this love is not like the others. It's going to force you to let go of the limiting beliefs and patterns, no matter how hard you hang on, because they've been preventing you from being the best version of yourself. Fully assume your role, I'm hearing. They say, like, you know, for millennia, poets, mystics have written about this kind of love. It's the divine's love coursing through two souls that had come together for the greater good. And I'm hearing now is the moment for you to know this. Have faith in the process. Have faith that the universe knows what it's fucking doing. I guess that's why the planet thing. They say prepare for this holy connection that is literally beyond your wildest dreams. In terms of beauty and strength, I'm hearing. And I am hearing that there is still work to be done before it can fully manifest. And so you're being urged to really take this time to get your mind, body, and soul I did catch that one, because if you lost the one that you truly love, why have faith? Well, you have to have faith that there was a reason you lost that love. And so either that love wasn't meant for you, or you were meant to overcome something and then, come back together. And so if that's an impossibility for you with your person at this time, then I'm feeling called to tell you, continuously just moving forward. Then you have to let go of whatever emotional wounds or trauma you're carrying from the previous relationship. You have to let go of that previous hurt completely, because you have to just understand that you don't want to carry that with you, right? And so no matter if you can never ever understand it, I'm hearing you probably never ever will. You have to just accept that there was meaning in it, and take whatever small might have, win there might have been from the experience to move forward. And if it's meant to be, that's what this reading is about. The people that this reading is meant for are being magnetized right now to their true person. Their true person is already in their field, and for most of you that actually are resonating with this, because on a live, it does get a little bit wonky. It's right around the corner, or it's already been somebody in your energy, right? And by the way that I'm feeling the intensity of this, like you have to, most of you have to have met this person, whether or not, for however how long, because you could feel this way on day one, I know. And so it's like, yeah, the people that this is meant for, you've met your person. And so if you're hurt over a person, I'm not going to say that person was your person, but you know what I mean, deal with the lessons there, move on with the idea that they're not meant for you, I guess. For most, yeah, do that. And then if you're meant to be, like, you will come back together. But the reason I was kind of fumbling there, they're saying, is because I guess, oh, this is what they were, I see, okay. Faith, like fate versus free will. And so a lot of people, this is where I do feel like the biggest mistake is made, 2222, even though there are no mistakes, because there's, value and growth in everything. But yeah, right, like you'll be given opportunities for growth, which is why when you stay stuck in these repetitive cycles, I'm looking at codependency on the bottom, when you stay stuck in these cycles, you aren't allowing yourself to to release the energy. And so you're not really being guided by your higher self, they're saying. And so you're choosing, right? You're choosing your free will misaligned. And so you'll keep being given these opportunities to realign, to realign, to realign. And so it might be with the same person, it might be in different people, it might be in different areas of your life, like not just your relationships. Like you'll notice that you have the same dynamic with bosses, or with, employees, with fucking neighbors. You'll see the same things playing out in your life, because you're not learning the lesson. And so that's why this message for you chosen ones, it's like, you need to recognize, they're saying, you need to recognize this love and not let it slip by, because it'll never be gone. It transcends space and time. It doesn't operate according to the laws of this material world, even if it's not what you expected. And so it'll come when the timing is right. And you won't ever, find that again, they say, because this is the one. But if you truly can't come out of that past hurt, that, like, thank you, I'm sorry for whoever that is to just keep pointing you out here, but I didn't even see the name. But if you still can't get over somebody of the past, regardless of how sure you are that you're meant for this person, then you're not aligned with the divine will. And so even though there's the law of free will, right, as we awaken to our truth, chosen ones, regardless of where you are at your path, since a small child, you felt destined for something. And in some regard, if you are a true chosen one and you resonate with that, and I used to never even be able to say that word, because I was like, it just sounds so But it wasn't actually until I met somebody in the 3D, and she was a chaplain. Um, Again, I don't know why I'm gonna cry about it. So like somebody's really processing a lot of emotions, but it's all good. Let's do it. I am such a powerful fucking transmuter that that's like exactly probably why I'm here. But anyways, she just started to talk to me a little bit, and she was essentially like kind of counseling me is the only reason we were even really conversing. And it wasn't we neither of us obviously knew what this conversation was going to be about, but I speak all the truths, right? It's both an anxiety thing that I do, but as a divine channel now, I'm meant to do this verbal diarrhea, blab all the stuff. I always was, but I really am meant to. And so I spewed out all the things that I was going through on my divine path and stuff. Again, being a chaplain, she would obviously understand some sort of spiritual. And she just kind of stopped me and she asked me a few questions about what I was like as a child, how I felt, about like passion stuff, and just even about like how I was in school and stuff like that. And then we just kind of shared a moment, and she said it's an honor to be like a part of your path, and she made me uncomfortable, and I was like, what do you mean? Like I felt she was helping me in that moment, and she totally was. Um, but it was like things really spiraled from that. So I think for some of you, I guess the reason I'm sharing that story is that some of you are in that moment like, I don't feel like a fucking chosen one, and most of the chosen ones don't, because we're also the ones that resonate with being like targeted individuals, and most of us are. And that's because there are, obviously forces in this universe that know how this universe works, that run this universe and this world, that when we came into this world unknowing of who we were, they did on some level. Most likely not conscious for most of them, but unconscious. And so, you felt like, I'm going to say, like, in some degree, ostracized from, these relationships that you just poured everything into and were sure, 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 sure. And then were unrequited or unreciprocated. I'm hearing like things that just totally like rug being pulled out from under your feet, like total blindside. Like, what the hell? Right? After you were just so great and like you thought this person was pretty good too, or even, and whatever. And it's because you were meant to take something from every single bit of that so that you could meet this divine counterpart, so that you would too rise and be unstoppable towards one single purpose. And an unbounded power is attached to that destiny, I'm hearing. Divinely ordained to hear the globe. So not only here to heal your personal patterns and wounding and ancestral patterns and woundings, and to lift the vibration of this planet. As soon as you get with this person, you will see, feel, notice the energetic shift that you guys make in everything that you do. The passion that people around you will begin to feel for life, I'm hearing. And the people and resources that you guys are going to attract as you work together to make your dreams, your shared dreams, collective dreams, whatever, come true, because I'm feeling strongly guided to remind you each. Oh, there is going to be counterparts that watch this. That's cool. I like that. I love that. It's been happening more and more frequently, so I like that. But they're saying, yeah, other people are going to be moved by your love because you're supposed to be a living example. Empowering and upholding people by utilizing your love to further the greater good. Both you and your counterpart. Just look at union and gift. They're saying, yeah, sorry. So it could come in so many different forms, right? For each of you, no matter what, though, you guys will do something together, and that's mostly just being in love, right? And demonstrating how you face these obstacles jointly. Finding strength in each other. Where one of you is weak, one of you will be strong. And it'll give you the strength to fulfill each of your separate, they're saying, even, yeah, divine responsibilities. And that's the stability of a divine love, the capacity to improve, uplift, and change everyone's life in which you come into contact. Because of the way that your combined energy serves as this like conduit to increased insight, to increase understanding, this union is going to assist you and everyone connected to you to reach the higher levels of consciousness, which just, I wish I could just show you guys what's in my mind. Like, where, Tesla, you gonna help me with that mental camera fucking shit or what? Like, just, I just see it like nets like that, just scale, and it's just it's powerful, you know. Like, the nature of existence itself will be like manifested through the love that you're sharing. You guys are going to affect change in a way that touches like the hearts and souls of so many people in your immediate vicinity, but it's going to go so much more beyond your own life. It's a gift. Your love is a gift to the world as well as to each other. And so I'm saying, recognize that you have a purpose, a holy task, whatever you want to, say, that was ordained long before you guys ever were a thought on this planet. And the power of two is this: even if divine love is a remarkable gift, there are difficulties in its path. And you must realize that although this love is strong, it'll put you to the test in unexpected ways. So the intensity is going to force you to face aspects of yourself that you've been avoiding. Hold on, there's purpose in that. Mirror image. It's really hard to see, like, the person that you love the most is the one like bringing up these old wounds. Like, we never ever see us in them, but that's exactly what happens, right? The deepest wounds in your soul are activated by this love. And that's, like I was mentioning in the beginning, it's so that you can overcome that lesson once and for all. I love you too. All these, like, feelings of self-doubt, unworthiness, that type of stuff, of course, is going to be like so boom to the surface, because you are destined for divine love. So, shedding all of this uncertainty that this frickin' really oppressing world has, put into you, it's difficult, right? But you're more than capable of doing so. And the divine is saying you need to have faith in yourself, faith in the process, faith in yourself. They want me to say faith a whole bunch of times. Relinquish control. Let the divine plan play out. You will be put to the test. There's going to be times, I'm hearing, and I know, where nothing makes sense. And the obstacles might seem like impossible. This is where you're supposed to give it the most. The intense energy between you and your twin is unlike anything. Your counterpart, whatever you want to resonate with that. The divine purpose that your marriage represents isn't, the kind of connection where you can just engage with each other's egos on the surface. You are telepathically connected. Your souls are connected on dimensions that your 3D self can't even freaking perceive. So the connection's overwhelming force is proof of that, they say. So, it makes sense that you would need to pull back and catch your breath, they say, but they say, yeah, understand that heavenly love naturally possesses that potent of energy. And it's intended to help you both reach your greatest potential as quickly as possible. And so it says this intensity necessitates balance. So yes, there will be time apart, they say, to gather your thoughts, your feelings, taking care of yourself is a sign of spiritual maturity and self-awareness, you know, rather than weakness or failure. So I'm hearing there's lots of external opposition, people trying to put stops to your relationships, right? Because they don't understand these types of relationships. Friends, relatives, even complete strangers will all project their own insecurities and fears into your connection, making you wonder if it's healthy, normal. I'm hearing, keep in mind, they will never understand it because they're not destined for it ever. Like they're saying they won't ever. And so yeah, your union, of course, then will attract both good and bad energy. You are the chosen one. Relationship barriers are going to come from all directions, spiritual and material, right? So there's going to be outside diversions. I'm hearing spiritual attacks. I don't want to freak anybody out if you're not already know what's going on in the universe, right? Like, don't be scared. You're a chosen one and you're freaking divinely protected. Know that. Yeah, peace, right? Like, everything that was here for like this moment. I'm hearing for your development. And so if you are in separation, you're not with your person, most likely almost all of you that are on here are not with your person, you wouldn't be here. I'm hearing you want to forget the past, so that's why most of you are here. Dissolving unwanted thoughts and knowledge bringing peace, so that's here. Harmony I'm hearing is here, inner harmony. But you have to make change. I'm hearing you have to challenge one another to fully embrace the fullness of each of yourselves. And so the difficulties are a necessary component of the process. Accept that. Take what you can from all the lessons and have faith that the universe is guiding you. Because trust, you are, if this is messages for you. And if the two of you are destined to come together, which with that Holy Grail card, you know, the choice is yours, I'm hearing, to move forward as a pair, as a unit, they're actually saying. But there is a purpose in why this person has been placed in your path. You do have a mission to accomplish, whether you know, resonate with that term, resonate with chosen one. It's a feeling, you know what I mean? If you feel that, then you know you're here to help humanity in some way. And with this person, with your counterpart, you will be able to fulfill that, they say, in ways that you can't even imagine right now. You two are a force to be reckoned with. And you will uplift and direct others in so many different ways. As a couple, your objective will be specific to each of you and to the two of you, and could entail creative expression, spiritual instruction, healing, you know, something completely different that might come to you. Follow whatever, you know, makes you happy too. If you're like, well, I don't know what that is. What do you like to do? You know, the people are always like, purpose is so hard. Well, no, your purpose is to be happy. So as soon as you just get that, it's actually really easy to align with purpose. What do you like to do? I'm not showing you what's in the background in here because you would think I was, well, you probably think I'm a crazy person. I like to do lots of stuff, so I have lots of projects and hobbies, and that's why you see so many different things. And it seems like I'm like kind of a procrastinator with projects. Is really because I'm like, I work on 10 things at once. Like I'm about to do, you know, punch out a bunch of shit. But it makes me so happy, you know, serving my purpose in so many different ways. And so, ooh, okay, there's like 2 messages in that. So they say, so 1, just own your shit, right? Like whatever makes you happy. Whatever. Like, don't think anything's too silly. Like, do you like drawing freaking balloons on other balloons? You could market that in some way, you know what I mean? Like, do whatever, but like, just start doing it. You'll just meet somebody somewhere at a balloon painting gathering. I don't know if they have those, but you know what I mean? Like, you will meet someone. You just have to follow your joy, and everything aligns. That's how it works. So just, so that everything, follow your heart. Love is all you need. It's really that easy, but it's just, you know, all these past things is what's this mask, right? Keeps you from that choice. And so I'm hearing opposition from the material and spiritual is inevitable as you embark on this heavenly journey together. And there's going to be moments where there's going to seem like there's no obvious way forward. And you're going to be wondering if you're really accomplishing your goals at all. And they're saying it's through these times you really need to have faith in the strength of your bond with this person. Have faith in the reason that you've been brought together. And I'm hearing making sacrifices will be necessary at times for your joint purpose. And so it could be possible that you're going to be asked to let go from things from your previous existence, such as relationships and circumstances, right, that aren't in your best interest. Hi. It's always got to be some of those, hey? Why did I look? Keep in mind, yeah, I'm hearing that you're entering a brand new world. So you have to let go of the old to make space for the new. 26. Maintain your connection to source, to the divine, right, and to each other. Your greatest power is this love, and this will be the thing that will help you overcome any obstacles on your path. You guys are a strength to be reckoned with in the world, I hear, when you're together, and the work that you're going to do is going to have significant influence on the collective consciousness. And the universe knows that you can do this, which is why you were chosen for it and why you're here. And so, man created time. And as we awaken, we realize that men are still Neanderthals, which is why the divine is here with this divine interception to save all of these humans before, Earth was going to evolve and we were all going to be wiped out. So, consider that the impact that you can have on the world, right? The world needs your gifts, your love. The purpose of you and this person, your counterpart, coming together is to carry out whatever, degree of mission it is for you guys that will assist in healing the earth. It already is. It's assisting in healing you both. And whether it's triggering everyone around you, the external opposition I'm hearing, or not, it's helping everyone. Bro, everyone. No matter who admits it, sees it, or not. The divine sees, knows, and is orchestrating all of it. Like, I sometimes, when I'm feeling spiritually egotistic and having a moment, refer to most humans as puppets. Because that's all I see now. It's just like, I just see everyone, like, it's like, and I can tell, I see auras and vibrations, so it's different. And I'll see one, and then I'm just like, whoa, they're so easy. They're just like plucked around. It's like the dark energies, the pesty type energies. It's so easy. If you're in a low vibration, so that's a message too for somebody. Stay in your high vibes. If you're in a low vibration, you're being used for not a good purpose, and that's just going to keep happening. And it's like, it's just because you're not aligned with who you are, right? And as a chosen one, when you're aligned with who you are, you're literally invincible. So I'm hearing this can feel overpowering at times. Surrender and push through. It doesn't send you such a deep love if it doesn't know that you have the potential to foster it into something great. Okay, this was way longer than I thought this was going to happen. I feel like I just went on and on and on about the same thing, but it was live, and so probably I had to repeat some stuff. But if this was your message, you're a chosen one, and you need to prepare for this divine love and this purpose that awaits you. Because together with your divine counterpart, you guys are set. You will fulfill a calling that resonates with a much larger divine plan. All right. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I'm going to laugh at the chats here while I have a cigarette now and go to bed for real. 22 on. I love you guys. I don't know why there are. I mean, I guess where I'm living, it's this time of night. What was I expecting? But there's so many of you in other places in the world where, like, it's morning, ma'am. I'm just kidding. But it's all good. I guess I need to get some moderators up in here. But the love that you've been waiting for, it's here or coming. It's beyond anything you've ever known. Let it in. Let it guide you. And may the divine blessings always shine on you, beautiful ones. So walk in peace, I'm hearing. Walk in purpose.